Warning, due to abnormally high amounts of adrenaline, there is enough profanity for me to feel guilty enough to warn you in advance that parental advisory is recommended for this video. Also, side note, Tommy sucks. Alright, to start this video, this is kind of complicated, and this is one of those things that Tommy pressured me into doing. Look at his greedy little eyes.
Greedy? Jesus.
Yeah. So Tommy hits me up, what was this, like 2 days ago or something?
Yeah. Well, okay, first I found it when we were in the UK, and then we kind of blew it off, remember?
I got a day's notice. Tommy's like, dude, I need this Evo, my channel's suffering, I need the content.
No,
dude,
I said, this is how I said, dude, do you want to drive? He said, of course I do, dude. I said, I got an idea.
No. He said, I want to drive, like I'm sick of none of my cars working. I don't want to finish the silver Evo. I just want a car that works. So I want to buy this Evo, but like I gonna need to borrow some money.
Is this what I sound like, guys? Just tell me if this is what I sound like, because if I do,
yeah,
a little bit.
All right. Long story short, we kind of worked out a trade where I kind of loaned money to Tommy to get. It's
called a collateral loan. It's called title loan, actually. I believe that's what they call it in the hood.
Okay.
Title loan.
Technically speaking, I now own the silver Evo.
And there's gonna be a good chance that you're gonna own it forever because I'm gonna weasel my way out of it into your pockets, lap,
so I don't know what I want to do with it. If I do end up keeping it for myself, if I would end up using this for the 1,000 horsepower one instead of the yellow one, or a winter one, or
put in the comments that you should do the 1,000 horsepower one.
I like the yellow one so much more.
Here.
The yellow one's so much cooler.
Let's ask their advice.
I think okay,
the yellow one is cooler, but not for 1,000 horsepower.
This car has some cool stuff on it, most of which Tommy already took off. Yeah, what? I'm getting a junk Evo. You're taking the expensive intake manifold.
The intake manifold. We don't care about turbo kit. But this
you don't care about turbo.
I don't care, exactly.
Yeah.
This is a fully built HKS engine, fully built head.
It's a bottom end too, right?
Yeah, fully built engine, you know, complete.
Short block is the word you're looking for.
So you can see on the side it's got the HKS cam gears, all that fun stuff. It's actually got some really rare HKS pistons and rods. The pistons are what they used to offer. They're higher compression. They're not high compression.
What are they, like 9-to-1?
Maybe. I don't have the exact specs.
That's probably what they are. Anyway, this thing doesn't really run. It's kind of a project, but it is kind of cool and has a bunch of little random...
Wait, show them the trunk.
I'm kind of bummed that I feel like I'm getting a car that's just a bunch of parts.
You actually wanted this. You said, give me this, I'll have it running in a week. Is actually how the fucking story really went. We got a old HKS Kansai fuel surge tank here. I smell a little petrol. But this is cool. This is cool.
It's got a cool little trunk piece that I've never seen before.
Alright.
So.
Let's move along to the real.
Well, look what you did to me. Look
what do I do to you all the time? What are we doing right now?
Alright, so it's not that big of a deal to help Tommy out. He does help me out all the time. Tomorrow he's driving 2 hours to the airport.
Yeah, at like 6 in the morning. So.
What are you?
I'm trying to, you know.
Yeah, you know. Alright, so.
Surprise. Monkey's out of the bottle.
Monkey's out of the bottle. Tommy gave me his junk, so he
got this pretty bird.
This thing was freshly repainted, so it's not OEM paint, basically junk. It does have cool fog light covers though, so that's pretty neat.
Those are stock.
But they're cool.
I have a set for you.
I don't want them. I like my fog lights. But anyway, I don't know. This thing's like kind of pretty basic. They took off the nice Brembos and put some junk Willwoods in the front.
I'll be fixing.
Yeah, the yellow ones in the rear look sick. If you had all yellow ones, I'd trade you for my black. This yellow would look sick on my car.
Well, I can just get the other set done yellow and take your black.
That would be pretty cool. But anyway,
it has 6 interior.
It's got a cool little polished wing. Dude, we gotta become the Five Guys. Dude, we could open a restaurant.
Do we sell hamburgers?
The Five Guys.
That's soft?
No, Evo 5s, not hamburgers.
You said a restaurant called Five Guys.
Yeah, but we just sell Evos.
Oh, hell yeah.
People would
just fives.
People would eat them up, guy.
Oh, Jesus.
So Tommy did say that I could steal his interior out of this if I wanted, but honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of it. It kind of like, this one's nice. The driver's seat, like the butt feels a little weird. Yeah, they are pretty cool, but I don't think they'd look good with my build. But this thing's cool. It's got a 300-kilometer cluster. We don't think it's real.
We don't know much about.
I want a 300-kilometer cluster for my car. What'd that guy say about that? The 10 grand rev line is sick.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that.
I'm jealous of these Febreze things. They suck.
Tommy's a litterer.
I'll pick it up later.
But anyway, I just thought
we do a little Evo over overview?
To be honest, I've been packing today. I leave for Super D tomorrow, so I haven't been able to get much done. We're gonna go ride side-by-sides in a couple minutes, but I told Tommy, I was like, hey, real quick, let's just do a quick Evo overview so people understand what's going on. So the silver one, we don't know technically who's gonna own it or what's gonna happen to it, if we're gonna sell it, if Tommy's gonna keep it, if I'm gonna keep it.
Let's let them decide.
Technically, right now, I own this Evo and the silver Evo.
If enough comments say 1,000 horsepower build, you have to do it. That's YouTube rules.
No, that is
YouTube rules.
That car's not special enough for me to justify. I would much rather
1,000 horsepower sucks in these. It's not that cool.
Yeah, but the yellow, like the whole logic behind it was the white car I love, and the white car is gonna get beat up because I'm gonna drive it hard. It's gonna be on the track and get rubber thrown at it. The 1,000 horsepower street car, I want to do the yellow car because that can stay pretty.
Yeah, but you're gonna take its soul.
So?
You're gonna take a Dandelion Evo 5 soul.
It already like...
It's not soulless.
What do you mean?
It's a yellow Dandelion Evo. It's a Dandelion Evo 5. It's... You can't 1,000 horsepower because then it's just a whatever.
It's a 1,000 horsepower Dandelion yellow Evo 5.
Taking its soul.
No.
Everyone in the comments agrees with me.
No.
We'll see. I'm gonna read every fucking comment.
Jeez. So, Tommy's in the mood today. You think he'd be happy because he got a brand new car. He's like, I just want something I can take my kids in. I forgot this guy has kids. That's why he's such a pussy.
Four-door.
What?
Four-door family saloon.
Yeah. Tommy's just, he's just jealous. Look how cool and fun my car is.
Let's be honest. The whole reason this is even happening is because you let me drive yours yesterday.
You're not wrong.
That car is fire.
It's good.
GTR killer. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
So I'll have both. Let's go.
Tommy's been rubbing off on me and I've been rubbing myself.
You need to get a GTR.
Yeah? You're gonna make me use so many sensor beeps.
Oh, sorry. I'll chill with the fucking swearing.
Yeah, okay. By the way, just so everybody... Wait, what?
Oh my god.
I guess that's the way. Following someone, not knowing where it goes. So this is actually the same track that we rode, or I should say that we saw the last time we went up to these trails that they were using for the motocross stuff, and this time we were able to actually get on it with the side-by-sides, and it was really cool, but a little bit alarming, not been on the trail before, not knowing like where the jumps would kick you, if they'd make you nosedive. So the first couple times around we were definitely going a little bit slower, but once we got more comfortable, as you guys will see, like we started raging pretty hard. But I do have to add a disclaimer. It may look like Tommy's going really, really slow, but his machine is just actually terrible. So that's just kind of how it is. So I don't want you guys to give Tommy a hard time. It's not his driving ability. His machine just sucks. This is terrible. So actually, believe it or not, with this little voiceover, we have some co-narrating from Tommy Effia himself. This was actually being narrated while we were driving my truck to the airport. So Tommy, would you like to intervene with some of your commentary that you were just talking about?
Well, the last clip he said he was going kind of chill around the track, and the first jump when we turned left from the driveway, I could see the complete underside of his machine, which means he was already 6 feet in the air, nose diving pretty hard, but he claims to be uncomfortable, so I don't know.
I just would like to kind of chime in here that it may look like I'm the most talented person on the earth, but you've never really seen me try, so.
So it's not also, before we get any further, my machine doesn't suck, my mechanical ability sucks, because since I bent that arm, the alignment's out of whack, and my front end has zero grip, but we did it. We did it.
With all fairness though, his machine did suck before the arms as well. But I would like to say we did have a professional opinion, as you guys will see later in the video, and Tommy's machine is indeed junk.
It'd be a shame if I got rid of it.
Yes.
I got so much shit in my eyes.
I know.
That looks dicey. I don't know if I can fit. This is a lot narrower.
Oh, you can't make that.
Blaze our own trail. Alright, think we do this? I don't know if we can make this. Some hill climbing skills.
To be completely honest, I don't know how much of the footage I'm going to end up including, but Pete did take me on this crazy trail that's like barely even a trail with all these narrow passageways that I was convinced I wouldn't be able to fit in because his like one-seater Razor looked a lot smaller. But if any of you guys are those EE mudboggers, you probably like watching this bit as I go over stumps and logs and climb up little hills and stuff. But Tommy, it was pretty sketchy, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it sucked, and I ruined my machine in the process. The side of my Talon is destroyed.
Yeah, no, the bottom of mine, I don't have rock sliders or anything. I could just feel the rocks just penetrating. And that's not a good feeling. I hate to break it to you. Dry. It was a very dry, all jokes aside, the trail was so dry. I'll intersprinkle a clip in here where you'll just see it later on in this little montage. I was wearing a full face because I forgot my motorcycle helmet, and because I didn't have goggles, even though my full face has like a visor, the sand was getting up there, so it made it super tough to follow in some of the sandier conditions. But I think I want to start playing a little bit with the suspension on my machine because I notice it nosedives quite a bit. Compared to Pete's one-seater Razor, which I have footage of me driving. I'll intersprinkle that in as well. Monkey's out of the bottle. The footage is being intersprinkled.
He's really good at the intersprinkling, if you guys didn't know. It sprinkles inner very often.
Yep. Some people are into turbochargers and intercoolers. I'm into superchargers and intersprinkling. Well, no, an intercooler cools the air with air. An inner sprinkler cools the air with sprinkled water. Evos come stock with an inner sprinkler.
That is actually true.
Yeah,
That's true. It has its own inner sprinkler button.
yeah. You press the button on the center console and you sprinkle your inner. So it's an inner sprinkler.
That's how you get chicks pregnant, dude.
Hey, keep it PG.
It's impressive how much these things can take, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the, oh. I like the fast stuff more than this.
Like the what?
The fast stuff.
Okay.
This is just kind of boring. Where'd you go? That way? I don't know if we can make it through there. Poor thing's getting so beat up. How are you doing?
I'm great. Saw my life flash before my eyes a few times, but I'm good to go.
Sometimes it just doesn't turn.
So you still have the dip lock?
Yeah, so that makes it all-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
For certain stuff it helps. trail.
No.
Oh, you might get a little muddy. We'll go slow.
Oh, it smells like shit.
My wheel.
Really?
Or should I say rocked it?
What?
I don't care. That's what it's meant for. I didn't go fast enough. Might be chilling here for a minute unless I can. Oh, I think we're good. Dude, that was cool.
Sick, isn't it?
That's some proper off-roading.
I told you, man.
How's it going?
How you doing? I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Nice
I'm
to
Pete.
meet you.
We got stuck on that log.
Was that a nasty one where the log comes out and the one I said just keep going?
Yeah, I did.
That was scary.
Oh,
Right?
that was great.
Your machine's way narrower than ours, isn't it?
Oh, no, you're actually wider than me.
Really?
I'm actually wider than you. I'm wider than you by about 3 inches.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So you got to be very, very thread and needle, dude.
How wide is yours?
I think it's 64.
Oh wow,
64.
okay.
Yeah,
I think this is
60.
54.
54?
Yeah, I think so.
No, this is 60, isn't it?
I don't think so.
This is a Turbo R. This is 60.
They make two different widths.
Oh, yeah.
I have the narrow one.
Yeah, no, that's very cool.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to fit it in my trailer with a car if I got the wide one.
Yeah, probably not.
I got like the cabinet system up front, so
Yeah.
this one I can kind of tuck right in.
Yeah, it's cool.
Man, that
Hey,
was
so
crazy.
you could bake that jump that when I was going over. You just kill it.
It was really hard for me because I don't have goggles and like
yeah.
the dirt goes in, so it's kind of falling far behind, and I don't know if there's corners after or what.
Yeah, this is
so
sick in here though, isn't it?
It's cool.
Yeah.
That track is nuts.
Oh, the track's crazy. You can really camera the track too.
I'm sure.
Fast.
I'll just learn it. I don't know, like.
No, but like, especially if we don't have dust like this.
Yeah.
Like the dirt is a little bit loose right now.
Yeah.
When it tightens up, get a little. It is so fast, so much fun.
Yeah, no, this is rad. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you guys came.
don't think he realized that he did that. That was sad. Which way did we go? Which way? Dude, we literally went where there's no trails for like 30 minutes.
So did we. It fucked my shit up.
Dude, mine is like...
Look at the side of mine.
Mine is like rough.
Fucked up a lot of good jump. There was a lot of good jump. I mean, it's got beautiful rhythm. Like, I like it now, but like, you should have left our shit alone.
Dude, that jump was so much better. I'm gonna fix that later.
This place is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Are we chilling for a minute?
Huh?
Are we chilling for a minute?
Yeah, we'll stay for
Okay.
a minute. Get out. Door opens
This
forward.
place is insane.
Yeah!
I don't know if my ass is sweaty or if I pissed my pants.
You might have, because he was ripping through there.
Oh,
He's a bit of a madman.
Yeah, man.
Yo, did you go? Did you go?
I
in the
turned and
back?
look. I'm like, he's coming. He's coming. I'm getting.
Tommy.
This is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome.
Try it. Hop in.
You gotta try that thing.
Yeah. You gonna try this one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll follow you. You good?
I got you, Katie. I won't kill you.
Thank you.
You like it?
Yeah. It's got really nice, smooth power.
Yeah, I think what I noticed, this is really fun. It feels like it's got a little bit more like low end power. This thing seems to jump more stable, where that one tends to nosedive more.
It does, yeah. But on these, if you're not on the gas on this to jump,
Yeah.
you will drop the nose.
I'm wondering if I could play with the suspension settings a little bit to kind of prevent that.
I mean, in order for it to come nose up off the jump, the rear has to be softer,
Yeah.
okay? So, but the problem with that is you go softer in the rear, you're gonna get a ton of slide. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, you're a drifter, you know? But yeah, fuck around. One day when you come here, just keep turning some knobs. I generally end up about 3/4 of the way on preload in the rear and about halfway in the front. This thing is terrible. That is the worst.
I'm glad I didn't get one, because he wanted me to get one.
Thank God you didn't. You get rid of it. It pushes so bad, you would not move. Yeah? Hey, this is badass.
That thing's cool.
Yeah, this is badass. I gotta tell you, Tommy, I'd love to tell you that the thing is beautiful, but it sucks. Yeah.
I honestly think it's after I changed the arms, I think I fucked the alignment up. Really? Because I have no, that's all the only thing wrong with it.
side by side after thrashing on it non-stop. I lost an axle. I guess the CV broke.
Oh yeah. It's from keeping on the gas when you land. It's so annoying, but it's so hard not to do because you don't know where you're gonna land. All of a sudden you're just on the ground.
Yeah. So I'll throw it in forward. We'll just limp them back.
Yeah. Or we'll just rip back.
That video is continuing into today, just to end it real quick before I fly out to Oregon. Tommy, why is Ty deaf?
He literally is deaf. I was like, yo, grab my wallet. He's like, I can't hear anyone. Could you hit rev limiter indoors? It sounded like a gun going off in the hallway.
I've never hit rev limiter with it because it revs so high, I just feel guilty. Yeah, it does smell a little bit. All right, bye. So as I told you guys, I am headed to the airport to fly into Portland for Super D, which is this weekend at Spear Peaks Raceway, something like that. Kind of low-key. I don't really have anyone coming out with me. I don't have like a tent or merch or any of my cars. I am driving something really cool though, which I will show you guys in a video tomorrow. It's pretty exciting. But I'll be back in Connecticut in like 9 days and doing some stuff up here. But after Portland, I go to St. Louis for my third round of Formula Drift Pro 2. A lot of people were like, oh, you're not doing FD anymore? There's just a big break between the first 2 rounds and the last 2 rounds. So we go to St. Louis, doing that, and then coming back here. So
You could have flown us out, dude. We would have been your team at Super D.
Oh, for this weekend?
Yeah, we would have gone in a heartbeat.
No way.
You kind of fucked us.
You're always welcome.
No, I said you could have flown us out. Do you know what that means, Adam?
What?
That's like when you buy us dinner, but with plane tickets.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sir.
You wanna go? Wanna go for a ride?
Let's go.
Wanna go for a ride?
I'm free. This thing's gnarly.
It's got more power than any of his cars.
Fuck you, it's got more power than your car.
Alright, so yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.
When you say